What it is, what it is, what it is. You know, what it is, what it ain't gonna be. What it is, what it ain't gonna be. What it is, what it ain't gonna be. Yeah, it's your man Born. Don't get confused, cause I always got it going on. I'm just out here. Um, Today I'm just freestyling with this live, man, cause you know, they say Diddy apologized, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Did he really? Did he really apologize? What's up, one person? You the what they call that? The people, the first people in the room. They did it first. You did it first, my man, or female, whoever you, whoever you choose, whoever you choose to be. But yeah. So I'm gonna just be on here kicking it with y'all real quick. I got a little time, so um, we just gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna talk. Um, all this stuff going on with Diddy. Um, we could talk about that. What do y'all feel about that? Um, you know, and we can get into it. Thank you for coming back, or thank you for being the second first person in the room. Either you the first person that came back, or you the second, or you the second first person. But shout out to y'all for making y'all way to the live. Please share this live. You know, don't be stingy with the like button. Don't be stingy with the like button. The like button is your friend, actually, because it recommends you to other stuff that you like. Because apparently, if you came in here, you must like something about it. So thank you for coming in here and liking something. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me get that started. Let me get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got no spill. All I do is keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So, on today, did everybody eat yet? Hey, how you feeling? I'm feeling good, Miss Rebecca. You back? You back for more? Thank you for coming back, Miss Rebecca. You know, I'm just trying to get my feet wet with this YouTube thing. I got a strike last week, so I'm trying to come back strong. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of videos. I want to drop my own content. You know what I'm saying? Because I see how it is on YouTube now. So I gotta play. I gotta play ball. But thank you for coming back. Thank you. Um, on today, right? We talking about, did he really apologize? No, that's right. That's what I was just asking. So what you cooking? Everybody want to know. Cause I mean, you know, everybody. Where you calling from? I mean, where you watching from and what you cooking? That's what everybody want to know. It's Sunday. Get that Sunday dinner out the way. I ain't gonna lie. I just ate some rice and beans. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing spectacular. You know what I'm saying? Some rice and some rice and red beans and rice, you call it. Pork chop, collard greens, potatoes, mashed cornbread, and the rice. Mm. Chicken, fish, mac. Oh, chicken, fish, and macaroni. Ooh wee. I want everything except them pork chops, man. Everything except them pork chops. I hope you getting it fresh from a farm. I hate when people be getting them pork chops from the little local corner store. You can smell them chops from the right now from the corner. Oh, you in Texas? Shout out to everybody in Texas. Everybody in Texas, you know what I'm saying? Lamb chops. Okay, you eating lamb chops, or that's what you like? Ann and Jackie, what y'all like over there? Lamb chops. You don't really hear a lot of people saying that they eat that. Um, you know. So shout out to the lamb chop people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the lamb chop people. I know this sounds good though. Collard greens, potatoes, oh my God, cornbread. What kind of cornbread? Is that water? Is that Jif? Is that Jif cornbread? Big butt, man. I don't. I know that's right. Hey, they say you can eat it like groceries. Y'all got HEB down there, Aldi's, Kroger. Eat that thing like groceries. What's up, Stank Mainer? Shout out to Stank Mainer, man. Stank Mainer 223, man. He say anything helps, man. He need, shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand exactly where you coming from, my brother. Bogart, Minneapolis. What do y'all eat in Minneapolis? I got some people out in Minneapolis too. St. Paul. They in St. Paul. Um, butter. I guess. Butterscotch pudding. That's what they eat in Minneapolis, right? Where is that? Butterscotch pudding. That sounds kind of good, but the pudding part. Everybody don't like pudding like that, like banana pudding and all that. Everybody ain't into that. So it got to really be good. Butterscotch. That sound good. Um, butterscotch, butterscotch pudding. I'm gonna think about that. Shout out to Mary of Knots. You know what I'm saying? With the butterscotch pudding. Where do you present that? Is that for breakfast? What kind of is like that's a dessert, right? When do you eat pudding? Nobody don't really offer you pudding. Like, yeah, you want to come over there and have some pudding? It's like some your auntie, your great auntie from your daddy's side probably be making and shit. You be like, man, what the fuck is it? All right, I'll eat it. Then you mess around, that should be good for real. That stuff be good for real. Yes, Lord. So you in Texas? Yeah, Texas. It's hot out. It's hot out here in Texas right now. That sun ain't stop shining. It's gonna be 9:30 at night. That sun still gonna be somewhere in Texas. 9:30 at night. That sun still gonna be beaming on your ass. Or it's gonna feel like it. For real. Shout out to everybody in Texas. Where everybody else coming from? Minnesota. Not Minnesota. Hold up. I'm confused. All right. I know I sound stupid. Okay, yeah. Minnesota is the state. Minneapolis is the city. I almost got confused, man. Y'all. I know. I know Rebecca knew that. I'm telling you, it's 100 degrees. Hold on. I'll be right back for 30 seconds. Hold on. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So yes, sir. So yeah. Karaoke night. Okay, karaoke night. Let me guess. Let me look, Rebecca. Let me see your picture. Hold on. Let me see. I can't. I'm gonna make you a moderator. I'm gonna make you a moderator. So there you go, Miss Rebecca. You now a moderator. So y'all having karaoke night. All right. I'm trying to get. I can't really see your picture like I want to, but you in Texas. Let me see. Let me see. You ain't gonna do no karaoke with Lil Troy. I want to be a baller. Hey, listen. Hold on. I want y'all to hear something, y'all. I really want y'all to hear something with me, y'all, so we can really experience this thing together. And tell me what y'all think about this. Hey, hey. Hey. How you doing? But not. So I'm trying to figure out what song you gonna sing for karaoke. I'm thinking it's gonna be some Texas, maybe some Beyonce. This ain't Texas. I don't know if they got that on karaoke list yet, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be. That ain't it. No Beyonce. No Beyonce. Okay. I'm just guessing, really. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that little karaoke gonna be lit. You got the kids and everybody. That sound pretty lit. I ain't gonna lie. Karaoke in any form, especially with people that's Michael Jackson. Yeah, you gotta. It's what era of Michael Jackson though, because everybody not good with Michael Jackson with karaoke, and then it started getting questionable. Uh, who's singing the Michael Jackson? Like, if you know, if the wrong people singing that Michael Jackson, it don't hit it don't hit the same. I ain't gonna lie to you. But when kids sing it, depending on what Michael Jackson they singing, that's cool too. But man, where is this thing at? Hold on, I'm about to find it, y'all. I'm looking for it. I really. Oh, you been married 24? Damn, you don't even look like you 24 years old in the picture. Okay, congratulations, y'all. We got a married woman in the chat that can tell y'all how to either keep a man or get rid of a man or what I don't know what you could tell them some things. I guess after 27 years, 24 years. That's a that's a doozy right there. I mean, that's like two life. That's like two prison sentences for real. I mean, not comparing marriage to prison, but just the whole idea of, yeah, that's a long time. That's all I got to say. That's a long time. I want y'all to hear this real quick. Hold on. What it said. Hold on. This ain't. Okay, hold on. I can't find the one I want. I can't find the one I want, but I'm gonna play the one. Hold on. Wait a minute. I might find the one I want. Well, now, look, I'm gonna play this. It's gonna give me to the one I want. Check this out, y'all. If you in Texas, Miss Rebecca, this is for you. I want you to hear this. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna do something better because that was real low. That one real low. It was funny though. I don't know if it's funny. It's not funny, but it's it's interesting, right? I just want you to hear it. Check it out. It's Pimp C Diamonds up against the wood. But they did the AI, it's like a Motown version. It's jamming though, for real. I would just have to go get my speaker. I would have to go get my speaker. Oh, but you know what? I'm tripping. Well, nah, I ain't gonna play it. I'm gonna probably stop playing it now because I just got a strike and I don't want to be strike for playing nobody music. So, but anyway, they got an AI version of Lil Troy. I want to be a baller. The big time. Oh my God, it's amazing. You and your husband, y'all might like that after 24 years. Y'all listen to that AI version of of that Pimp C and all that. Oh man, That's a whole nother trip right there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all being married 24 years. Um, Shout out to Texas people. You know what I'm saying? To Georgia people, New York people, California people, all the people on YouTube that's checking me out. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, hold on, let me show y'all something. I'm trying to, let me go, I might have to go get that Bluetooth. I might just have to get that Bluetooth. Hold on. You need some Snoop cereal. I know that's right. Check out my video I did on it. I did a video just recently on that. I want y'all to check that out too because it's basically like, why is they trying to stifle them? Why wouldn't they let Master P and Snoop sell their cereal at the Walmart, right? So I got a video on that. I want y'all to check that out too. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, cause I'm looking at it like this. Everybody concentrating on Diddy, right? Diddy did some things, maybe. I don't know. We don't know what he did. We know he did something. We know Diddy apologized. Yes, sir. Walmart went out their way. Not only just hid the cereal, they tried to buy them out of the cereal. They tried to buy them out of the cereal and stuff like that. So, I mean, that was the whole thing, really. I mean, let them fairly compete. I mean, those are two moguls. I mean, why shouldn't they be able to sell cereal? Why wouldn't, I mean, they don't have no scandal like Diddy right now. They're not doing that. So, it's just one of those things, you know. And that's what I'm talking about in the video. So, I want y'all to check it out. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, so, and then it's one of them things, right? Breakfast cereal, man. It's nothing but breakfast cereal.
We begin with breaking news at this hour. Music mogul Diddy breaking his silence on that violent video of him beating his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
We recently learned he will not be arrested for the brutal attack over the statute of limitations. Diddy posting this just about 1 hour ago. Listen.
I was up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted.
What y'all think about Diddy?
I went and I sought out professional help.
What do y'all think about Diddy? He said he done went and got some professional help. Oh my God, Diddy. He said he went to go get some professional help. Do y'all really think that he really got some professional help, or do y'all think that's just something that he's saying so he can act like he really trying to get some help? Because I'm trying to figure out, when did he get the help? Did he already, he trying to say that he already got the help? Hold on. Let me see. Where did he get the help at, Mr. Yuri? You know, I know people coming and going. I'm sorry. I mean, you know, that's what y'all do. That's what called YouTube. And I know that how the numbers, because that dude, Hassan Campbell, always crying. Man, they're messing with my numbers. That man be stressed out, man. I said, man, I'm not about to be like that. I hope not. I pray. You know, it's not even that deep. You know what I'm saying? It's really not that deep. But it's just like one of those things, you know. It's just one of those things. They can mess with your numbers or whatever. So let me see. I'm trying to find the actual Here you go.
Gabriel, what are you doing here? Where's Brian?
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. And sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up.
Yeah, what y'all think about that, man? Diddy say he was messed up, y'all.
On the darkest times in your life. And sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
And let me ask y'all that question right there. When he say I was disgusted when I did it, and I'm still disgusted right now, what can that possibly mean? Does that mean he don't have to redeem himself? That's the part that kind of got me curious, what he was talking about. I want y'all to hear it again, because I don't want y'all to think I'm tripping.
Darkest times in your life, sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help.
Now let me ask y'all something. When he said he was disgusted when he did it and he disgusted now, then he said, I went and got some help. When did he get the help? When he was disgusted the first time when he did it, or now that he got caught and he disgusted again, so now he went to go get some help? Which one is it, y'all? Tell me. I'm kind of confused. I'm gonna bring it back again. We're gonna have a conversation with Diddy, y'all. We're gonna sit down and have a little conversation with Diddy if y'all don't mind. I don't think Diddy mind right now. Diddy know people, you know, I'm not gonna do the rest of them, Diddy. I'm gonna find out. I want to try to really get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just trying to take it what you said on the surface level. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, he's trying to reach out to y'all. He's apologizing to y'all. He's trying to tell y'all something, and the people don't want to accept it. They don't want to accept his apology.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life.
That right there is why they don't want to accept that he's living the dark times of his life. They don't want to accept that. They don't want to accept that from Diddy. I don't know why, but
it's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up.
He telling y'all straight up. He was doing some fucked up. Hey, excuse me, y'all. I want to get monetized one day, so he was doing some messed up stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's out of his words, out of his mouth. But he not telling us what he was doing. But he did say he did, you know.
I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
Hey, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the behavior on his video? And do you really think that he feel like it's unexcusable? Or do he think that's the right thing to say? Tell the truth, y'all. Tell the truth. Do y'all think that he really feel like what he just said? Or do you think he just saying that because he said it's inexcusable? It's inexcusable, but he the one did it. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Help me, y'all. This is like a conversation with a narcissist. We trying to get down to how this man really think. Because I'm trying to figure it out.
So difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
So let me ask you this. When he said he take full responsibilities for the action in the video, he don't take full responsibility for what happened in real life. Just where he got caught. Y'all, I'm trying to figure this out. How do y'all talk to a narcissist? Do you reason with a narcissist, or do you just let him say what he need to say? Cause he said, from what he said, he's apologizing for his actions that was on that video, not the actions that he really did.
On that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Up.
I went and I sought out professional help.
Up. Did it. He said he was disgusted when he did it. Y'all heard him say he did it, y'all. Listen, y'all. This man came out here and confessed to y'all. Listen.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes
you think he only so okay? Let me ask you this, Mr. Chris. You said he only apologized because he got caught. Is that good enough for y'all? Is that good enough? Is this apology good enough since he got caught? Is it all right that he can apologize now, or would you still be mad if he didn't apologize and say that he can't admit it? Which one is it? Because I'm saying, listen, he basically said right here on national TV and sat right there and said he did it. He did what's on that video.
Fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
You hear him, Mr. Chris?
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
You hear him?
I went and I sought out professional help.
Y'all should have seen when he was trying to cry. I was disgusted when I did it, and I'm disgusted right now. He tried to muster up a tear, y'all. Hey,
it's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life.
If it's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, why are you doing it on the internet? If it's so difficult to relive the darkest point of your life, you putting it right on the internet, and that girl Cassie got to relive it over and over in her head too. Every time somebody giving more life to it, even me.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Oh yeah, you saying sometimes I got to do that, huh, Diddy? Diddy said sometimes you got to, man. Sometimes clout chasing is at an all-time high, man. You got to be part of the commodity. You feel me? That what you telling me, Diddy? I know that's right. Right. If this video never existed, his first statement was y'all making up lies on him. Enough is enough. Stop telling lies. And now he's saying he was in a dark place.
Reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
Hold on, let me ask y'all this. Is that a slick way to make an excuse to say, my actions on that video was inexcusable? But that's pretty much an excuse right there, though. Because it's like you canceled out the fact that you just did that shit. That's what I'm saying. Is this like a conversation with a narcissist? Because think about this, y'all. This man ain't never said that. He said I did what's in the video. He didn't say I did it in real life. So he could say, shit, he could come back and say, I don't know, the Fed, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the feds don't have nothing if they releasing videos like that and know that they can't prosecute them. What's the point if they're going, I mean, I don't know. That don't really look like a win to me.
Actions in that video.
That don't look like a
Disgusted.
win to me from the feds.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Right there, he said he was disgusted when he did it, and he disgusted now. That's the part that got me. That's what got me stuck. Because if you was disgusted when you did it, and you still went on and did it, and it was inexcusable, but you still making an excuse, I'm kind of lost. That's why it's like, did he really apologize for anything? Like, if we was in court and they use this little weak ass shit as a confession, it don't really look like he confessing to nothing. He confessing that he got caught on that video. He got caught on that video acting a whole ass, and now he feeling the repercussions, and you know, to build a solid case against what? I mean, everybody know now that she got whooped. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of women that are going through that every day. You know what I'm saying? The dude that's doing it is just not P. Diddy. So they're just dealing with it on that level, and then everybody just mad at P. Diddy because of who he is. So they looking for justice. But Cassie already got her justice. You don't see Cassie ranting and raving about it. So I'm trying to figure out, why is everybody so emotionally invested in what P. Diddy confessing to he really ain't, I don't know if you say he confessing, but I'm just curious, like, what is he supposed to do at this point? He already got caught. You see what I'm saying? And you talking about a solid case against what? They making up all kind of cases, and ain't none of them solid. It don't look like if it gonna take all them years. Some of them say he working with them. If he working with them, they'll explain why he ain't getting caught for nothing, cause they ain't letting them get caught up in nothing. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. This is a way for people to talk about somebody else's business. You feel what I'm saying? This is just a way to say, listen, we gonna bring this man business down. And if you couldn't help build that man business up, you was probably a big Bad Boy fan and Biggie Smalls, and you helped build up their brand. That's probably why you feel like that. You so invested in the things you built up. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't have no hand in building them people up, or going to their concerts, going to their meet and greet shows and all that stuff, like, then what's the point? You see what I'm saying? You ain't building yourself up. You just talk about Diddy. It's people in your neighborhood right now that's doing worse than Diddy. Like they doing way worse than what Diddy did to that girl. Not to negate anything that happened to Cassie, because that was horrible. That was traumatic. I mean, a lot of people, they've never even seen nothing like that. And that's another thing that I really want to talk about. Why would they show that? Why would they show that? They don't show any other person from any other race in that type of light. Why would they do that? You see what I'm saying? I mean, bro, everybody, they gonna put allegations on whoever they want to, bro. They put allegations on everybody, man. They put allegations on everybody before they go. Allegations are just allegations. But between allegations and what really happened, that's the truth. You see what I'm saying? Only the people that's making the allegations know that they lying or telling the truth or somewhere in between. You see what I'm saying? But all that's gonna come out if it ever do come out. But if you got money, right, and wouldn't you pay for certain information not to come out too? Because y'all trying to make it seem like he wrong, because they say he paid $50,000 for the footage, so whatever, right? And they mad. But I'm thinking to myself, if I got money and I know I did something crazy, I would spend money for people not to see it too. That's why you got money for. So if you blame him for that, you a hypocrite too. So I don't understand why people make it seem like everybody's business is their business. It's that woman got her money. She's and this the thing about it, right? this what I hold to task for Cassie and everybody, all the Cassie victims and people that's sympathizing with Cassie. I challenge people to find out how much money have Cassie, of that $30 million that she got from Diddy, how much of that money have she put back into the domestic violence community? Did she put a large stake of money up for the domestic violence victims or something like that? And if she did, okay, whoop-de-doo, thank you. Let me know that, right? But if she didn't, why are y'all out there on the forefront of her being a victim? If it ain't really got nothing to do with your personal issue, if you feel like you so invested that this woman got beat down like that, and she's not on the forefront of putting her money where her pain is, and she just cashed in, what am I supposed to think about that? Now, what am I supposed to think about that? And I know it's a lot of women that's victims of stuff like that, and probably still victims right now. Some of them survivors, or some of them maybe overcame it. Some of them might still be in that situation. Now, if you still in that situation, right, and you going through something like that, and this woman Cassie has just made $30 million off the same pain that you go through, how do you feel as a woman? How do you get retribution in your situation? Because that right there is I mean, she wrote the handbook, you know. She wrote the handbook of being a first class victim that became a hero. Because is Cassie still a victim at this point? After all that happened, when I'm saying, I know what happened on the videotape, but what I'm saying is, she a victim at this point is she a survivor? Uh, of or she like more than a survivor? She's like being victorious because she was able to get some money out of the deal, right? So she's not just like some survivor who just ran away and started a new life. No, she ran away and got a bag. So right there, that set a whole new blueprint for a victim, right? So for her going through that abuse and going through that victimization and being held captive for so long, and she was able to turn that into a payday, right? But why she never came out? Why she never came out and announced that she was a victim? I mean, the law, the law allegations said she was a victim, but in my eyes, looking at everything that unfolded from the beginning of her career to now, to what happened, let me tell y'all something. Cassie did go through something, and I'm pretty sure it was a horrific experience for her. I'm pretty sure it was very sad and everything. And then you got to think about this. P. Diddy also had artists, grown men, G. Dep, Black Rob, Craig Mack, grown men, you know what I'm saying, that basically before they death or before they jail sentence or whatever they were going through, Shine, crying out for help from Diddy. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, is it a case of chickens coming home to roost or something like that? Or is it justice? But then you got to think, okay, so this one victim, who's Cassie, right? She's victimized. She got battered and beat up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she went through a lot of torturous events dealing with this guy, right? But then she's able to break her silence, get a case started up on him, get a settlement for that same case, and she's able to. Plus, she got a husband that's helping to heal her wounds, right? So, it's when did she stop? Okay, if this is what I'm saying, we know that she's a victim of abuse, right? But since she's such a survivor of her situation, and not just a survivor of it, she overcame it tremendously and was able to get justice financially from her predator or whatever, right? That's rare. First of all, that is totally rare, right? So she sets the standard. She set the blueprint for how women or other victims, men like Little Rod or whoever else, for to move forward if you're victimized in that type of way. You see what I'm saying? That's really what that shows me. So now, my question to the audience is Cassie still considered a victim at this point? Even though we saw the videotape, we did see that. Now this man has apologized publicly. He came out, apologized. They say he did another time at the awards. We already know he gave her the settlement of over $30 million. So is she still a victim at this point? That's just my question. Or was P. Diddy a victim the whole time just by being a superstar celebrity that had to move in secrecy, right? Because he can't put all his relation stuff out in the open, right? So was he a victim as far as him and Cassie had to have something in common to be laid up with each other in the first place? So they must have had some kind of victim bonding that they was doing together that brought them together, right? Nobody wants to acknowledge that, right? But let's just say that is what happened. Right. Okay. I'm with you. Claudie G, thank you for coming into the room. Thank you. Right. Okay. So now, at this point, Claudie G, this is what we're trying to find out. Is she's a survivor, right? Not just a survivor, she overcame and she was able to get the bag from her actual predator, right? So at that point, right, are they even, or is she still a victim, or is she been winning the whole time? Because think about this, other women have went through the same abuse through the same person, through P. Diddy, allegedly, right? Allegedly, right? Through P. Diddy, right? So then you got Kim Porter, she come up dead. Some other women, his first baby mama, all these women, right? They probably couldn't get a dime. Out of Diddy. You see what I'm saying? The whole time they couldn't get a dime. So she sit back. She play her role. She do what she need to do, and she turn around at the right time, and when she left the relationship, when it was all over with, when she got a new man, new children, then she strikes with a whole, you see what I'm saying, with a whole case that gets her at least 30 grand. 30 mil. You see what I'm saying? Right. She probably could have been got him locked up, first of all, right? So she was down with it. She kept a secret. So was her keeping a secret? Was that being okay? So if she was smart enough to blackmail him, right? Let's just say hypothetically, right? If she was smart enough to blackmail him, knowing that that tape existed, right? Is she a victim or is she smart? Like, because you can't be a smart, you never heard somebody say, oh, she's a smart victim, right? So I'm curious right now. This is real talk right now. And this is not against Cassie at all, or any type of women, or anybody who went through anything. But, you know, I just want to know if she was smart enough, right, to endure through all the pain, all the trauma, right? Sit down with her husband and pillow talk and realize, look, that man, he used to beat me up in the hotel or this and that, right? And get to reminiscing, right? When she does that, right, is she not no longer a victim at that point? When she's smart enough to come up with a plan to basically say, you know what? Hey, I applaud all the women who are able to do that, though. If somebody's doing something to you and they abusing you and they being predatory and they doing something, by all means, get your bag, because you shouldn't be victimized in the first place. Nobody shouldn't be putting their hands on you or nothing. So imagine the women that 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 are getting abused and victimized basically for free. Like, and they're not getting no retribution, right? Is Cassie, is she necessarily the spokeswoman for them? Because that's what I really want to know. Like, at this point. Or is she the spokeswoman? Is she the spokeswoman for the women who go through it and realize that they can get a bag and double back and get a bag, right? Because I'm pretty sure she's not the only one. Like, once she did that, it opened up the floodgates on a smaller scale for other people, right? So, I, I mean, I applaud her, right? Because on the legal side, she played the right game, you know, by never trying to get him arrested or never doing nothing like that. And but at the same time, she kept documenting everything, right? So I give her props, because a lot of men not gonna give her props for what she did as a woman and survive as a victim of somebody who doing something to her, right? So she get my utmost respect, but like I said, after she did that, after she was able to actually pull it off, then no, I don't think she's no longer no victim. She's a survivor. She's a strong woman who did get victimized, but she's not a victim in the sense of the women who are still in silence or who have been silenced by that guy, right? He wasn't able to silence her. So since she wasn't able to be silenced, then me personally, I don't want to call her no victim, because I'm really trying to give power to her as far as she's not a victim, she's a survivor, and not just only a survivor, she's you know, she won. She won, right? In the long scheme of things, right? Because think about this. Let's go back. If her career, right? Let's just say she was a singer, like, and she probably did like a couple double platinum albums and whatever like that. She would still be fighting for royalties. She would still be fighting for back money from old shows and tours and all that type of stuff. She was able to skip that whole line, that whole process, and was able to get straight to the bag. So that's just my assessment of it. I don't know. I mean, I think I lost a few fans or whatever about that, but I've been the only one that'll say that on YouTube and be for real about it, because it's true. Right. Okay, BB Fly. What you say? She wasn't number. Okay. And when she was 19, what he was like 37, 38. He wasn't even 40. He about damn near 40 though. Right? And he dressed her on his level. He made it look like she was good, but the video shows her escaping. Right. The video shows her escaping. But listen, throughout the years, right? Now let's talk about that word escaping. I like that. I like that, BB Fly. It looked like she was trying to escape. How many times how many times do you think she probably tried to attempt to escape, right? Or go through something similar to that? And out of them times, how many times you think she came right back? Right after he sobered up or whatever happened, whatever occurred. Just like in regular everyday relationships with your neighbors, your family members, your parents, your siblings, everybody's going through something similar to that, right? Person leaving, or they feel like they trapped in a relationship, but they're still coming back, right? Whether it's abusive or not, whether it's mentally abusive, financially abusive, physically abusive, or just abusive sexually, just because rough sex or whatever, right? So when when you leave someone and you come back to them, you are pretty much just as traumatized as they are. So although she might felt in her heart she couldn't escape, she tried to time and time again. So if she tried to time and time again, she had a thought of it, but the thought is not better than the action. You see what I'm saying? It's like what 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 outlet do she have to go to? Who could she run to? Who could she tell? Right? So when people say escaping, it's like escaping from what? Because she she definitely knew that it was abusive, right? So if she was escaping from abuse, it's probably numerous ways she thought she could have done it, but didn't never do it, or didn't come back, you know, for whatever reason. Because you got to think about it. All this time she been with this guy, he gets no arrest record or anything like that for being abusive towards her, right? So either because he a powerful guy, he threatened her life, he threatened her family. If you go to somebody, I'm gonna do this and that to you, and all that. And so she never did it. So when you say escaping to where? Where could she really have escaped to? And just like I said before, like most all relationships that have some kind of abuse in it, they they find their way back to each other. So with all that going on, what do you really do? If she put on a smile and say she's happy, who am I to tell her she's not happy because I seen a video, or whatever the case may be? Even okay, let's just say she was still with him at the time, and that video came out, and it was still like the same like now, a statute of limitations. Do you think if she was with him at the time, do you think that she would have said she was abused if the video would have came out? She would have just said, no, we had an episode. It didn't mean nothing. I was a bad girl or whatever, right? So why do you get so emotionally invested right now? Right. Yeah, I mean, it was graphic, but listen, I don't know where you live at, but open your door, open your window, open open your eyes. I'm pretty sure you see just as much of that in your own area, in your own backyard, and you know what I'm saying, right up under your nose. And those people, like I said before, will get back together time and time again. And that's really where the problem is at. The problem is the abuse, of course. But after the abuse, some people, let me show you something. Some people do what they call break up to make up, right? That's a game they play, you know? And it's sick or whatever, but if don't nobody press no charges, don't nobody run out no building screaming at the top of their lungs or whatever like that, what are you really gonna do? What are you really gonna do? How is it really gonna stop? Everybody act like, oh wow, this is such it's such a horrible thing. Yes, it's horrible. So now that we know that it's horrible, we know that it happened, we know that it happens frequently. What are you as a person gonna do about it? What can you do about it? First of all, if you have a woman, don't abuse her. Simply. Don't use the excuse, oh, my dad abused my mom. Well, if your dad abused your mom and now you're a grown up and your dad's still living, go abuse that nigga. You feel me? But don't take it out on women because of what you went through. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people use that as they way out. You know what I'm saying? Even with Diddy, he gonna sit there and say it was inexcusable, but he's still trying to make an excuse for it. I'm lost, man. I'm lost, y'all. We gonna go over it one more time, because I know we got new people coming in and out.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. It's so difficult to reflect on.
Do y'all really think he was disgusted when he did it? Or do y'all think he was disgusted now? Which one? Because that's the one that get me. When was he most disgusted? I'm gonna do a poll on that, matter of fact. When was Diddy most disgusted? You know what I'm saying? Because that's interesting to me. Very interesting. That man said he was disgusted when he was doing it. But I mean, like I said, you don't never know what somebody going through, man. I pray for Diddy. I know I'm trying to run it up on Diddy and all that, but pray for Diddy, man. I mean, that's nobody, you know. But at the same time, he shouldn't have to put that girl through that. He needs somebody that gonna, you know what I'm saying? Let him get the one. He need to get the one with somebody. You feel me? Cause he dead wrong. He was dead wrong. So I don't know what to say, y'all. Like, it's a sensitive issue in the first place. All I could really say is like, it's traumatic for the people that they're not used to abuse and stuff like that. It really is harsh. It look bad. It really is bad. It's sad that a woman or anybody will have to go through that from somebody, you know what I'm saying? Just because they don't want to be with them or whatever the case may be. So I can't ever sit back and act like that's cool, right? That's not cool. It's bad. It's bad for business. It's bad for his image. It's bad. It's just bad, period. For a man to put his hands on a woman like that, I don't know. It's like the world we live in, it's like we promote that type of stuff, like through the music, through the videos, through everything. And then when something happens, everybody gets shocked and can't figure out why and what happened and stuff like that. That's just the crazy part for me. You know, it's like y'all couldn't see all these things coming. Um, y'all couldn't foretell that a little bit with the people in the industry that have been going through. They've been going through it with these people about their money, about they publishing, or about they they didn't do good business or whatever like that. If all that's already going on, you know, I think a lot of other things might be going on too. Give me a second, y'all. I'm writing something. But yeah, I was just trying to, you know, see what's going on with the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on with the subscribers today. It's a good Sunday. Um, and I don't know. Hold on. Trying to, I'm asking y'all on this poll, right? Do y'all think that Diddy was more disgusting um, with himself? When he put the pause? Um, but yeah, I'm just on here, man. I ain't really doing nothing. I'm just chilling and just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the feedback of what the people think, you know, for real. It ain't really that major. It's a sad situation, but everybody really just trying to cash in, man. At the end of the day, do you think, you know? So yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. We don't stop. Sauce or no sauce. We don't quit. Sauce or no sauce. What's going on with you, boss? What's good with you? Yeah. So yes, y'all. I was just trying to vibe with y'all, man. Thanks for coming to cloud chasing at an all-time high. I'm glad I could entertain y'all for a minute. And thank y'all for liking, subscribing, commenting, and everything like that, man. I'm out. One love.